Oh, here it is, my 1974 Jeep Wrangler CJ5. As you can tell here, it's got really good tires. They're 33-inch Baja MT wide tracks. Got lockout hubs here. Now, the guy I got it from said the only miles that are on these tires is where he towed it from his place in Wisconsin there to my place here in Minnesota. Got an AMC 304 8-cylinder engine here. Now the prior owner, he wired in this Chevy one-wire alternator because it's harder and harder to get the old AMC 4 wires or whatever they were to work, so he just wired this in here and it works just good. Got a brand spanking new battery about a couple months ago here. And it's got a main battery disconnect switch here, which if you're not going to be driving it for a while or you're out in the wilderness, you take this out like that there and it disconnects your battery so there's absolutely no drain on the battery while the vehicle's not in use. These little things, even like the 12-volt gauge in here, over time can draw your battery down. It does leak a little bit of oil from the oil pan down there on the bottom. Nothing bad though, just drips out a little bit. Got a good fuel filter on it. Now the prior owner, he did some body repair here that isn't the greatest. Welded in some patch pieces, but it's good and solid, you know. Along with the whole thing, you know, you can tell it's been repaired here some, but body's pretty solid for the most part. It's got a couple holes I'll show you here in a little bit. All the lights do work on this. Marker side lights. It's got LED tail lights here. And it also has a tailgate delete kit, they call it, put in here so that this is all just one solid piece instead of having a tailgate. It's got 2 flat 4s wired into your lighting here. Reason for that is so that one can power your tail lights on your trailer if you decide to pull a small trailer with the Jeep. And then I never got around to it, but it's got lights on the back of the topper here. So the other flat 4 plugs into those, and then you'd have lights. Here's the old hardtop indoors. Could use a little bit of body work and some paint. It's got some dents in the corner here and stuff. But them windows are good on there, and they do roll down. Anyways, back to the Jeep here. I'll show you. This is the only place where there's holes. It's underneath the passenger seat. It's just cracked along here, so that's the only place that I found. Otherwise, it's all pretty solid. Again, all the lights work here. Marker lights, blinkers, all nine. Now, it's got a 3-speed manual transmission. Reverse is up here, up to the left. The speedometer does work here. This temperature gauge does not. The fuel gauge pegs full. As soon as you turn the key, it pegs all the way to full. I believe it needs a new sending unit in the gas tank there. That oil pressure gauge does not work, but it's got this aftermarket one here that does. It's got a 3-gauge cluster. You got your oil pressure, your water temperature, and your voltage. A 3-speed transfer case for the 4-wheel drive. The seats are in real good shape, minus this driver's side one here. Has a couple small tears in it. Otherwise, they're in nice shape. It's got a bikini top that's in good shape here with no rips or tears. Put this 12-volt plug-in in here so you can charge your phone or whatever you got that plugs into a 12-volt deal. Alright, now let's hear it run. Two-barrel carburetor on this. That engine just runs nice and smooth. Alright. Let's go for a little test drive here. pressure. Water temp's still down, it ain't warmed up really yet. And it's charging. Well, that's about it. That's my 1974 Jeep CJ5. Thanks for looking.